I prefer Mr. Pibb, but Dr. Pepper is the only one we have in cans at my store that tastes like it, so
Oh.
that's what I usually get, just to have, like, stuff around the house.
What, you don't have any Dr. Thunder?
Why would I ever buy store brand soda that isn't from H-E-B? Like, anyway, here's Final Rush. As you can probably tell, it's the 16th level out of 31. So it is roughly the halfway point of the game. Wop.
Wop, wop, wop. Pow, pow, pow. You can make a lot of cool shortcuts in this level if you know where to jump.
Yeah, this is a really cool level. It's like... It's not my favorite level in the game, as you can probably tell from me saying that Pyramid Cave... Why am I blanking on the name of the level? Was it just Pyramid Cave?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as you can tell from me saying that was my favorite level. But, I still really like this level. It's got a lot of grind in. Which is a bit jank, admittedly, but it's fun. There's like a lot of cool shortcuts you can do with it, as Nate said just now.
I wonder if soap shoes are still a thing.
I don't think so. Maybe I should look that up. Actually, since I have you here, why don't you look that up while we're doing this? So I
can
don't
do
have
some
to, like...
epic research for this LP. Let's see here.
Some real obscure Sanic trivia here. It's only Sanic trivia because they had a promotional deal going. Oh, gotta do the most epic shortcut right now. This one's a bit tricky to do because you kind of have to line things up and you don't have the shadow helping you, but hell yeah, got it first try. But yeah, that's really cool to do. I felt like a fucking dude who was mildly good at video games when I first pulled that off. That being said, it's almost cool, but it has probably the weakest Sonic stage theme in the game.
Yeah, it's not all that memorable. Obviously, Shadows is much better in that regard.
Yeah.
Well, I know Soap Shoes also made Heelys.
Oh yeah. I didn't actually know that. I don't know a whole lot about shoes. I have some, like, Skechers that I wear every day because they're my only pair of shoes, and I've kind of been wearing them down. I should probably get new ones because every time I stick my feet in these, I feel like I'm sweating specifically on my feet and nowhere else.
That's me with, like, my work shoes, sadly, even though they're not that old.
Yeah, I need to, like, head out to the Skechers store at some point and just get a new pair of shoes. Probably. Cool. Okay. Oh, actually, let's do this. 'Cause reasons. Wait, actually, I think there's another shortcut we can do here. Wasn't there like a Retsupre video of someone playing this level? Was that like Chip-Cheesem or was it Retsupre themselves? I just remember there being a Retsupre on one of the big channels featuring this level. It was like a camcorder Let's Play.
I know you were.
It might not have been this level. It might have been the shadow version of it.
Maybe. I know you kind of like did a pretty good explanation of like why people don't do those kind of videos anymore, because people like Leafy kind of poisoned the well in that sense.
Yeah, people started getting big doing them as opposed to being socially ostracized, so now it's like, oh, this is actually kind of shitty, because people started realizing, wait, these can have kind of bad consequences. Because kind of shitty people tend to watch those videos, sadly.
And they'll like go to the person's channel and like spam it with comments and shit.
Yeah. And it didn't help that people like Leafy, who got big doing this, just Like, all their
even
videos
that
were
funny
like...
to begin with.
Yeah, Leafy did not have a sense of humor at all. His sense of humor was just saying, wow, this shit's cringe over and over again.
Yeah.
And, like, telling people to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Retsupran, like, actually made jokes. So, yeah.
It was almost
Sadly,
like that one channel that Retsu prayed both you and myself, the Echelon,
yeah.
who were more about making fun of the person than actually the gameplay. And I remember, like...
Well, I mean, making fun of the person is fine so long as you're not just saying, like, you're a fucking retard over and over again.
Yeah. Because I remember you, like, blocked them and then they,
No, they blocked me because I was like, dude, this isn't funny. And they were like, cool
oh,
story,
yeah.
bro.
And then they, like,
And then
made a
blocked
video and
me.
then just sent you the video.
Yeah, they unblocked me so that I would see the video. And then they DM'd it to me and I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you do this?
Yeah.
So I just, like, put on my biggest, like, teenage edgelord facade and just, like, basically just, like, fed into it because I was like, hey, I wonder what'll happen if I do this.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Like, their video was how I met Shay, actually, because, like, I saw that video and I was like, wow, these guys are fucking stupid. I should, like, check out this person. Like, oh, hey, this like, username classified person is, like, kinda neat. Has a sense of humor I can get behind.
Yeah, I
But,
think
like,
me and you both
not
met
giving
Darren
a shit if you're
through
funny.
Shay.
No, I met Darren through a different mutual. I met Shay afterwards, and I didn't know we had a mutual until she was like, "Oh yeah, I know you're like friends with Darren." I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck? You know Darren?" Or it was like one of them saying that about the other, like me reacting like that, because like again, I didn't know like.
I think I occasionally saw you, like, around on comments and whatnot, but I never really talked to you until, like,
Until
at least
like
2014 or something,
yeah, until I got in a call with like until you got in a call with me, Darren, and Liv, who were like also mutuals. Anyway, this is Mystic Melody. This is like the first character we got it with, though we could have gotten it with Knuckles and Tails earlier, but you know. Sonics and Shadows, you get them on the final level. Basically, all it does is just, like, you go to these things over here, you see them on every level in certain spots, and they, like, unlock additional paths and such in the level. I think you need this for some of the missions in some of the levels. I know you needed an City Escape for one of them. Oh, fuck! Timed that wrong.
Why are they making wobbly noises?
There was something around here that was like wobbling around, I think.
It's so weird.
Or wait, no, that enemy is only in Adventure 1, I think. Like from
Oh,
Twinkle Park.
yeah, those like weird dudes that kind of, yeah.
I thought you said like Wigger dudes. I'm like, what?
It's like whenever I was just talking about earlier, the fucking black ice.
Wigger Wednesday.
Like some name some Wigger
God
would
damn it.
choose.
This is tricky. Also, I guess should be mentioned that you don't actually need to get Mystic Melody with anyone. It's completely optional.
Yeah, it's mostly for the other characters.
But yeah, you want to get it. Just because... Well, you want to get it if you plan to, like, do all the cool shit after the fact, which you're probably going to want to do if you're a child and don't get that many games. And so you play the ones you have to death.
Yeah, I can relate to that back in the day.
Which is why, you know... What the fuck? This rail isn't acting right. I swear to God. Yeah, which is why I have the autistic knowledge of Banjo-Kazooie. That
Do you
also
know how to
literally
get
being
stop and
autistic.
swap?
Yes. Firstly, you spin in place 300 times, then you kill yourself, then you somehow raise from the dead, because, you know, you're without sin. Again, I should actually probably have said this before. Stop and swap does not work if you are not without sin.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you die, and then you come back to life, and then when you come back to life, fucking hell. That was on me. Kind of. I'm gonna get a game over on this level, aren't I?
It's fun.
Also, I've forgotten the rest of my stop and swap knowledge, so y'all just have to ignore that for now.
You just have to go off from there. That's your hints.
Yeah.
Luckily, if you're without sin, you will resurrect. So
Right,
no need
come
to
think
worry
of it,
about.
Wasn't there a...
Why is
No,
there a
okay.
cube? Why are there 2 cubes?
Well... You got 1 cube for Wednesdays.
Is that like for the teaser of the GameCube 2 that was coming out at the time?
The GameCube 2 that was coming out before the GameCube 1 was a thing. Whoa!
What the?
That was not
Wow.
what I expected to happen there. Yeah, again, this is a pretty jank level, but it's a pretty solid final level, even though it's like not the final level.
Half of the final level.
Yeah. Oh, I thought the one on the right was the one I wanted to go through. Oops. Oh well. And there we go. Final Sonic level done. But we still got a little bit to go. And
Yeah, we do.
This is gonna be fun.
My favorite boss.
Get it, because it's not. Yeah, of course I got an E rank. Died like 50 times.
Alright, 5 minutes and 44 seconds. That's all you have left to do for this video.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought that capsule you were in exploded in space.
You know, what can I say? I die hard. You actually saved me, you know.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way you could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's fake. So, there's more to you than just looking like it. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure.
That's actually a line I really like.
Yeah.
An ironically good line.
See, but you know, I can't let you live.
Yeah, that whole exchange felt very, like, shonen anime and, like, genuinely fun.
It's like the one bit of like genuinely good dialogue in the whole game. Anyway, this fight is terrible.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Probably one of the worst boss fights that's ever been in a video game. So
For the
basically,
first 2 or 3 hits, you can just hit him normally, but for the last couple, you have to, like, wait for him to do his fucking multiplayer special attack.
well, the
thing.
thing is with this fight is like you have to hit him a different way every time. And you have to be like specifically behind him. You can't get ahead of him or else he'll just use the fucking Chaos Control. Or not Chaos
This is
Control,
the
but
ultimate.
he'll just like warp in front of you,
Well, yeah, that's what Chaos Control is.
basically. But yeah, you have to like use every different kind of attack on him specifically at least once. Sometimes you can hit him twice with the same attack if you're really lucky. But yeah. The thing is, Hitting him with, like, the somersault or the spin dash is actually really hard. And
I would
also,
always just
hitting him
do,
with
like,
a homing
3
attack
spin
is
dashes.
goddamn impossible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, after you hit him with one spin dash, he'll just start, like, jumping as soon as you let go. So
Fun
it's
fact
impossible to
on
hit him with
both
that anymore.
like ends, like both Sonic's and Shadow's lines here are cut off, so he just says this is the ultimate, and then Shadow or Sonic says like I'll use your chaos control, but like it cuts
Yeah.
itself off. But yeah, the best idea here is just to wait for him to like let him get ahead on purpose, and then have him use his like multiplayer fucking Shadow
Fuck.
Chaos Spear thingy.
Also, you do still have to be, like, going forward. Oh, hello. I got lucky there.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously the stuff is falling off behind you, so
But yeah.
that's something to worry about.
Wow, I got really lucky on that.
Yeah.
First try. But we
Get it? He
still
said
have to
game
do that
over.
again. And the game isn't over. It's maybe halfway. Halfway through the main game, even only.
Yeah.
And Eggman's just kind of laying here dead.
Well, that's it.
Sonic, I did it.
Why did Tails just randomly get out of his mech anyway?
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic!
Look outside.
Ooh!
It is a genuinely cool shot right there of him like hanging onto the.
Yeah. I like how Shadow just doesn't show up in the ending cutscene.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. Also, this is the SA2 version of It Doesn't Matter, which I like more because I'm autistic and like pop punk.
I liked
this is
the
more like-
SA2 version more when I was
Yeah.
a kid, but nowadays I like the 1 version more, so
I
They're
don't
still
know.
both
It's just like
fun.
my taste in music is just like I spend most of my time listening to either obscure pop punk, ska punk bands, or listening to Japanese music.
Who's shot one of
So,
those people that like
yeah.
only listens to video game music and like it doesn't even like understand the concept of regular music?
Yeah. Like, Falcom fans.
It sounds like chickens.
Yeah. That very common method of playing the guitar that's in a lot of famous guitarists' repertoire. But yeah. Also the kinds of people who will, like, listen to anything pop punk and be like, wow, this sounds like Sonic Adventure music. Like they think Sonic the Hedgehog invented pop punk. What the fuck is Green Day? But yeah, closing thoughts on not the entirety of Sonic Adventure 2. I think the hero story is generally like a really fun ride. I think the game as a whole is also really fun, just in general, but hero story is like, it's a schizophrenic mess story-wise, but it's generally fun throughout, and I feel like it's paced better than SA1 generally, just because it doesn't have the overworld stuff between levels. You could argue it's losing something by not having that Dreamcast Incorporated. But I don't know. Just going
Yeah,
for
I
like
loved it a lot myself. Again, I've said it before that like my favorite kind of playstyle was like being able to switch between all the different characters because it kind of like again it helped the pacing. Like I feel all the Sonic only games kind of well, go too fast for the entirety of it, so it kind of doesn't give you enough of like a break to appreciate it. So I like that style better, and there you go. That's my opinion.
Yeah. And like, yeah. We still have half the game to go, at least, depending on if I want to do like the challenge mode stuff later. And I'd want to do the Chow Garden stuff eventually, just to like show it off. Probably won't spend too long in it, just because I don't have the time to spend doing Chow Garden stuff now, like I did when I was a wee baby autistic. And hey, we unlocked some 2P battle stages. If only this game had online.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this next time, and also this is pre-rendered, so it looks butt ugly. Oh my god, it has interlacing.
Yeah.
They didn't de-interlace this. Oh my god, that's amazing. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. But yeah, so that was Sonic Adventure 2 Hero Side. Thanks to this guy here, Nathaniel,
Thankfully, it's
for
finally
joining me.
fucking done after our third attempt at even doing this.
Yeah, I guess if anyone here is, like, unfamiliar with you, just, like, tell them, like, a little about yourself, like, being like, hey, where can you find this duder?
Yeah, my
What's he
YouTube
doing?
channel is Love Game or PD1 Piranha. I do kind of the same thing as this guy.
The URL is just PD1 Piranha, I think.
Yeah, the
Right?
URL is just PD1 Piranha.
that's
But
what
yeah, I
it
do
was
kind
for
of
a
the
while.
same thing as this guy here. Like, he's been in a couple of my videos recently as well, so
Yeah.
if you like our buddy cop adventures, maybe you might want to watch that too. But shit, by the time this is out, I'll probably be doing like Zoids and Halo 3 and stuff like that. Right now, I'm
Yeah.
doing Darkstalkers for Halloween, but Halloween's gonna be over by this point, so
Yeah, because, like, this isn't even going up until, like, the 12th of November. Like, this
Yeah.
Let's Play and
The whole
video,
first episode,
this
yeah,
video
which is-
will probably be in October, I'd assume. I haven't
Yeah.
done the math, but that's probably what it's going to look like. But yeah, you said, like, Halo and Zoids, right?
yeah, that's gonna be my next pair of projects. Well, I'm gonna do Dark Souls 2 as well, but like recording wise, I'll be doing Halo 3 and Zoid's Battle Legends, as well as finishing up Fire Emblem, because that needs to be done.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing that by the time this video goes up.
Yep.
Yeah, if y'all enjoy this kind of style of old school LP, then that's where I am.
Yeah. So, I guess next time we'll be taking on the dark side. So yeah, cool. 2 sessions and we're already like halfway done with the game.
Most
Epic.
definitely.
Yeah. See y'all then.
Peace out.
Pan Sudoken.
Indeed, Pansadoken.